Hello everybody, welcome back. My name's Mamiya, and today we're going to be checking out some more of the awesome action roguelike Sworn. So, in last episode, in case you missed it, we played as the Spectre, and we essentially built around, hang on just a second, we used the Armillary Sphere and then put crit on the Mystic Beam to do some pretty incredible damage, and we were trying to stagger with our primary attack, and we were staggering like crazy. We had a load of damage shields, so yeah, if that sounds like something you're interested in, then do go check out my previous video. But for today, we're going to be looking at the Rook. Now, as always, folks, there will be chapters in the video, so if you want to skip ahead to the start of the run, feel free to click the correct chapter. But with all that being said, let's get into the build rundown. So, I'm doing things a little bit different than I normally would with this build. We're looking at more of a sort of toolbox kind of build, because I want to build around chaos here. So chaos says you deal 5% base damage for each Fey Lord you have a blessing from. So we want blessings from as many different Fey Lords as we possibly can to get that damage increase going. And we're also putting Vanguard in for 30% damage to enemies above 90% health. That's in the war tree. Then in the life tree, we got Nimble on for that extra dash charge. We will be using our spell, but it's not going to be our main form, well, of anything, basically. Okay, I tell a lie slightly. We'll be using Skydrop and putting Ignite on it. Now that is going to deal a lot of damage, so we're essentially going to want to be using as many parts of our kit as we can, since we're going for a sort of toolboxy build. And I would recommend getting the Essence of Flame, so you can guarantee a Titania in, well, your first zone. We will be using the hand cannon today as the weapon of choice. And with that... Oh, come on game, what are you doing? We want Pummel. So this is another thing that I wanted to build around. Pummel here, your heavy attack knocks back minor foes further and can wall slam them for bonus damage. So there's a specific blessing you can get that increases your knockback for minor foes and stagger with Gog Magog. So we're going to want to be putting stagger with Gog Magog on our heavy attack, so we can push foes back miles and get some juicy wall slams. That's the plan anyway. And then agile wind up. This is going to be key for later on in the build. After dashing your light attack, fire rate is 20% faster for 2 seconds. So basically what that does is lets you fire off a couple of cannonballs quick. Now that is important because we want to be overheated. Do you see there? Right, we got a bar in the bottom of the screen with this weapon. After you shoot your primary attack a certain number of times, you can't shoot it anymore because it becomes overheated. Well, there's a sword in the stone that says when your cannon is overheated, your heavy attack deals 60% more damage. So that is sort of how we're going to scale our main heavy attack damage. It's why we want blessings in pretty much every slot right now. I'll I'll keep some of it hush hush for now, but yeah, toolbox build. Let's get going. In. Oh, did you see them wall slams straight away? That's what we're going to be looking to do to a lot of enemies. I think I'm going to save my potion here, just in case we can get an elite Titania. There's Gog. We want both of these, Gog and Cleona, but I'm going to go for Gog first. Oh, and I'm going to re-roll. Awesome. We got it. Mighty Strike, your heavy attack is stronger and inflicts stagger. 35% damage bonus. And when a foe is fully staggered, they will become stunned, which means they can't move or attack. I'm going for the elite here. I know it's minus 5% max health curse, but I'm still beholden to the belief that there'll be a Fey Realm, or you're more likely to get a Fey Realm in elite rooms. There's the stun. Ooh, I'm feeling a little bit slower. Why am I feeling a little bit slower? But if we just bonk this guy to death, there we go. We want to be using all our tool set in this run. You know what? I'm going to go for the Fairy Embers. More elites. Surely elite rooms have better rewards. Game, yeah. We're gonna wanna, yeah, like I said in the previous room, we're gonna wanna be using all the tools at our disposal in this run, cause we get more damage. We're gonna pick up something that gives us more damage when we're overheated, and we can only overheat after we've used our light attack several times. When the bar at the bottom is filled up, we're going to get bonuses for that. We fill that bar up quicker if we dash, so we're going to be using our dash a lot to get around places. And then while that bar's filled... Oh, Lancelot's in this room. Oh dear, oh dear. While that bar's filled, we're going to be using our heavy attack. And we kind of want to weave into all that using our spell and diving it in on enemies. Oh, you sneaky shitbag. At least you got caught there. Right, so it looks like we have an archer and a mage. As far as duos go, not the worst Lancelot partners. Oh, is there only the mage left? There is. I think the archer took themselves out with traps. You gotta love it when that happens. Oh, ho, ho. Although, we do not have a good room for the mage, I will say. We have enough crap to avoid. But we got him. Oh, and look at that. Would you believe our next reward is an elite banner? So, guess what I'm taking? We're going for the Titania pot. Hit it up. We want Ignite on our spell, so it's going to be dealing a lot of damage. Overheated. Let's start swinging. Guffin, get the snakes out my face. Alright. They're stunned. Amazing. There she is. Here we go. Burning Flourish. Every 8 seconds, your spell will ignite foes. And Ignite makes it deal plus 155% bonus damage. We want to be stacking those multipliers or percentage-based upgrades. Speaking of, there's a sword in the stone, but I'm going to do Trials of Combat because thank you to my lovely viewers who have told me you actually get a little bit of money for beating enemies in these combat scenarios. So it's usually always worth... Well, they're always, in my opinion, I would say, unless you're on super low health, it's always worth doing combat shrines just for that little bit of extra money. You never know, you might need it for a secret shop getting a extra res, or maybe you needed a couple of extra coins just to get that blessing from the shop. And nice and simple room. Okay, so we don't really care about debris launcher. 45 damage is a nice AoE, but it's not what we want to be doing. Direct hit, 40% more damage on your light attack if it hits an enemy directly. We're not really trying to deal damage with our light attack, but Hot Steel, your heavy attack deals 6% damage while your cannon is overheated. This is what I was talking about with having to utilize our entire kit here. So we want to be overheated so we can get 60% more damage. There's GOG as well. Yeah, I want GOG. Because the stagger amount is directly like equates to how much damage that stagger ability deals. So if you're dealing 60% more damage, then you're also dealing more stagger to enemies. So that's why we want to be overheated as much as possible. You see how we one-shot staggered that guy. Now, press the attack is not going to be as good for us because we're going to be dashing a lot. So getting 30% extra damage if we've not used our dash in 3 seconds, it will happen, just not as commonly as I would like it to. And Mighty Touch, we're looking to get weakness on our light attack, so we don't want stagger there. Relentless, your attacks that inflict stagger deal more damage to foes that are stunned. How relevant is that? I don't think it's relevant. It's 40% more damage, but it's to foes that are already stunned. And we want our main source of damage being our spell. I'm going to reroll here. Unmatched power is exactly what we wanted. Increase all the stagger you inflict. It is only common. I'd have loved it at higher rarity, but 30% bonus stagger is a huge amount. And it fits with what we want. Let's see, what's this? Rock Steady. Whenever you stun an enemy, gain a damage shield for 15 life. Absolutely, give me that. Oh, that is absolutely incredible for us. As we go into the legendary beast fight, who we're going to get today. It's the questing beast. Oh, that was horrible positioning on the meteor. You really love to do me dirty with meteor strikes, don't you, game? I don't know what it is about them that it just messes with my brain. You can jump again, and we can get a big old ignite in. Are we overheated? I don't think we're overheated, but I can get a jump in. We can start dealing some real nice damage. Just Make sure all the ads are out of the way before we do our jump. There we go. The damage shield is coming in super clutch. Amazing. And yeah, we definitely want the elite with gold, lightning and cyclones. We can handle that. No point going to a shop when you can't afford anything that you want. Are you going to jump away? No, thankfully not. But I'm sure they'll jump now. Maybe not. We are overheated. Oh, did you see how much stagger we did to that guy then? Holy moly. We are a stagger machine. Oh, I really do want upgrades. Probably more than max health. Minus 5% max health curse to go just to rub salt in that wound. Oh, please don't jump away. Amazing. If we can make this guy jump towards the trap, that would be great. I mean, that was jumping towards a trap, but I should have specified. That's my fault, not yours. Oh, we were just out of the area for that there. Okay. And yeah, donezo. With the amount of stagger we've got, and being able to wall bounce enemies, or wall slam, we should be able to just instantly stagger guys. Yeah, I think all of these require upgrades, but Burning Flourish upgrade, getting 80% more damage is going to be a lot more beneficial to us right now than getting like 23% more damage on our heavy attack or 14% more stagger. Yeah. We got to go for the upgrade on Burning Flourish there. And tidal wave and enemy trap immunity or exploding mushrooms and tiring enemy death cry. Honestly, not only do I value moonstones a little bit more, I think those are better corruptions, and there's a Fey Realm in here. Ho ho ho, yes. The Fey Realm begins. What kind of goodies are we going to get today? Oh, my minds are whirring. The question is, if we see heavy attack, like heavy attack increase in damage over spell damage, do we pick it up? Because at the moment, our heavy attack, yeah, it can deal a little bit of damage, but it's not dealing incredible damage. The stagger is okay on it, but if we increase the damage, we also increase the stagger. So it's a little bit of give and take. I don't know how, like, neutered it would make our spell, though. Because essentially we're giving a damage reduction to our spell if we don't pick it up. So the question should be, what do we value more? Taking enemies out quicker or having more survivability? Oh, all these suck. Yeah, we're re-rolling here. Lethargic Wisdom. Okay, the game's just given us our answer then. Your spell is stronger, but you move slower. 60% damage bonus on our spell, and minus 10% movement speed. Absolutely pick that up. Ooh, Gog or Choice? Honestly, I think I'm going to go for Choice now. We like Gog. We want the Gog ult. But because of the way we're trying to set this this run up, then we definitely also want a load of other Fey blessings. Purely because of the Chaos boon we took in the starting tree. Oh, come on. Yes, we just got those two. Chaos Boon gives us, I believe it was 5% more damage for each Fae you have a blessing of. Oh, we're too slow here. There's going to be so many enemies. Come on. Oh, we at least got that one. Oh, this is going to be a spicy room. Oh, dear. Yeah. This weapon combo is a little bit slow. But if we get lucky, check out this. Oh, yeah. We can just melt them with one sky drop. They have 50% enemy health as well, and we one-shot all of them, so I'm pretty pleased with that. Man, we made that guy go flying. What are you going to give to us, game? No, not interested in Lou, but I will take Titania. Ooh, legendary. Now, if I want that, every 6 seconds, dash will cause you to immolate for 12 damage. That's 12 damage every 0.25 seconds and lasts for 3 seconds. That is a lot of damage. We are dodging a lot. The only thing is, we're using our dash to set up our ranged light attack so it can fire faster, which means we're not going to be in an AoE or hopefully anyway not have enemies like directly around us whilst we're doing ranged attacks. Yeah, volcanic retaliation is just incredibly good. You're going to get hit, so you may as well make enemies pay for that. And also, ignite effects cause foes to immolate. It's a nice bit of extra damage on top of your ignite. Yeah, I think I'll take Afterburn here. And we got 367 gold. I can take both of these. And if I go for the money here, let's just check there's nothing else in this room. Yeah, I can still afford the 300 at the end of the stage. So Forge Lava, upgrade the level of 2 random blessings. Awesome. Burning Flourish is our spell, which we just upgraded, so it's now level 4. And Unmatched Power, that is our stagger ability. Let's see, 258% bonus damage on our spell now, and our stagger is 39% bonus stagger. Did that, I think that gave us an extra 9% bonus stagger. Okay, that was very nice. To the gold. We got no stagger on our heavy attack now, because we have the heavy attack blessing seal, but we're chilled. We don't even need it. Oh, can we get him? Oh, we managed to get the ball there mid-charge. And this looks like it's the shop before the boss. Let's get that gold element. And do you know what? Yeah, why not? Let's get an upgrade from here. Even more damage or even more stagger? I think we got to go for more damage on our spell here. Burning Flourish increases the damage from 258 to 274%. So like 16% more damage. It all adds up. We are 100% going to open up with a sky drop on this guy. Gwaine, you won't know what's going to hit you, pal. Boom. We're Got to be worried about that whirlwind, though. That whirlwind can be devastating. He's whirlwinding again. Get out of the way. Although, he is on like half health, so... Ooh, I think we sky dropped a bit too early then. We got to watch out for that. So, our spell, the mana restores... Well, gets restored quicker than our ignite recharges. So, they're not in sync. Which means we need more ignite charges, basically. Or a way to make the ignite cooldown a little bit quicker. Can we stun him? Yes. Big damage. Huge damage. Nice. Let him just whirlwind. And then we can... Oh, get in there with a big hit. One more hit. No, now. Amazing. Nice and easy fight there. Fantastic. Okay. We want Cleona and the Essence of Death as our potion for the next zone, because we're planning on getting weakness on our light attack. And we have all of the elements now. Let's get Fairy Embers to get rid of our max health curse. But yeah, weakness is just going to be another tool in our toolbox to use against enemies. There are a couple of duo blessings that are very nice with what we've got going on if we do pick up weakness. We can make enemies very weak. And also there's ways to make our damage go nuts. Oh, that's our damage shield gone. You guys just suck. Give me my damage shield back, thank you. Oh, just out the way there, but... I want you to get slammed. Right, that's all of our max health curse gone. There's a little bit of gold in the corner there. Absolutely will pick that up. Doesn't seem like there's anything else. Ooh. Do we take Titania here? No, I don't think we do. I think we go for gold, exploding mushroom, and tarring at enemy death cry. Maybe because it's an elite. If we're lucky, we can get some extra goodies. There's an Oberon shrine. Could be interesting. Holy sh... We just took 3/4 of that guy's health off in one little spell there, didn't we? Well, he's not going to be around to sing our praises, I tell you. Alright, I know there's a jumping guy somewhere around here, and they often come from off the screen to give me hell. So I just wanted to be a little bit careful. Let's see what Talon's Roost is. Static, your fury attacks decay one at a time instead of all at once. We're not doing Fury, so unfortunately we're going to have to say no to that. And I don't want a shop. But do I want a Horn of Strength? A shop could give us a blessing here. I think that's probably more impactful, actually, than getting an upgrade. Sure, I'll get Titania. We don't want any of these. Let's re-roll. Ring of Fire. Immolating enemies take more damage from your ignite effects. I don't think this is going to affect us much. Because our ignite effects trigger immolate on enemies. So we'd have to ignite them again. But we don't have multiple charges of ignite yet. So this isn't possible for us to do. But if we get something like Hot Streak, if an ignited attack kills at least one foe, the attack is partially recharged. Does this recharge the ignite? Or just the spell? I imagine it would recharge the ignite. But I think we pick this up. Let's get Hot Streak. 50% cooldown reduction. Feels fantastic to me. And then, yeah, we'll go for Horn of Strength. It's an elite. Upgraded rewards. And we could possibly get a Fey Realm. I say that every time. Where are you going? Ooh. Nowhere fast. Let's just move you across the map. Yeah. That's what I thought. Wall slam you. Still managed to summon an absolute ton of mozzies. Alright, mate. You were dead. I didn't know things had death triggers in this game. Oh, I really do want more stagger. But I think we've just got to go more damage into the Burning Flourish. That's an extra 25% damage. Going up to 300%. Yeah. It is pretty ginormous. And I really wish I saw a res token in here. Let's see what we're getting offered next. Not a blessing. So the question is, do we risk getting the charm necklace? Blessings gained appear 2 levels higher. Yeah, I think that's pretty fine. I think we'll get another blessing before the boss. Moonstones. Yeah, Tidal Wave and Tiring Enemy Deathcry aren't too bad as far as corruptions go. We should be right. Ooh, and one-shot that guy off to a great start. Get out of my face. Somehow earned money there. Probably from the tide smashing a box. I'd love to see another loot goblin, a treasure goblin with loads of money, but we haven't managed to find another one. But my answer for not my answer, my question for getting secret shops was answered. We've had like two or three secret shops. Meteor shower in this guy is, yeah, it's probably one of the worst ones you could get for these dudes. Just because they have such great area denial, and adding a meteor shower on top of that is pretty painful. At least we're doing a lot of damage when we do get off our spell. And yeah, when it said recharge, it absolutely did mean the ignite charge, because we took out a mosquito and it almost fully recharged our ignite. Got a big old ignite out there. We got our damage shield back. Love it. I need to be more wary of that if we hit a mosquito, we get a damage shield, because it instantly stuns them, and whenever we stun an enemy, we get a damage shield. So I managed to get both of them there. Give me that damage shield, thank you. basically just dodging around the map until we get our ignite spell ready to rock and roll. You had to summon more guys right at the very end, didn't you? Let's launch in. That's 1 and a 2. Bye-bye. Oh, as much as I want to go for this max health, what did I say? Said, well, I bought upgrades for blessings at the secret shop, so I have to take it. And also, we've got the Cleona. We could potentially still get a lot more money from here, because I believe we've got enemies drop 5 gold when they die from that very same secret shop I was on about. And I would love your damage shield, thank you. I just want enemies to group up, really. So we can get as many kills as possible. We lost our damage shield, then instantly got it back again. Amazing. One more kill. Oh, not quite. Let's get, hopefully, Cleona on our light attack. Nice. Draining touch. Your light attack is stronger and inflicts weak. Weak is a debuff that causes foes to deal minus 20% damage. And we get a 50% damage bonus on our light attack. Absolutely. It starts at level 3. Fantastic. 50% enemy health and minus 50% mana regen or earthquakes and enemies regen health. I think we're fine with enemies regenning health. Our build is almost complete in the base setup. On that damage shield, thank you. We've got weakness, bit of utility on our light attack. We've got damage and stagger on our heavy attack, so more utility and a bit of damage. And then ignite on our spell, giving us big single target hits. Dash, we're probably looking for maybe Beera or Lou. And then I want Gog, and I would like Mab as the companion. Which means we got to take more Fey banners. Miss out on that max health, I know. It's hard to do. But with damage shields, we should be a lot better. Okay, I'm just trying to get my damage shield back. There we go. And then jump in on this guy, one-shot him. Amazing. Keep having this fear that we've got loot goblins spawning at the back of the room, but because I'm so slow, we can't get them. Let's go for Lou. And Dash shoots a Lucky Clover at a nearby enemy for 28 damage, and it has a 15% chance to deal 200% damage. Works for me. We are getting this because we're always thinking about looping back around for that Chaos boon that we selected in the star signs at the start of the run. That gives us 5% damage for each unique Fey you have a blessing from. And I think I want to take gold here. So we're looking at trying to grab blessings from everyone just to boost that damage up a lot more. Like, as much as we can. We don't actually have a spell on this floor. But I can feel the damage. The damage feels like it's going up. Oh, that's a lot of guys as well. We nearly one-shot dudes with our light attack. Pretty Pretty nifty. I was not expecting that kind of damage from just our basic attack. Like, really? The only thing our light attack is in here to do is to provide us more damage on our heavy attack and weakness. It is there to serve a support function, but at the moment, it's actually putting in a lot more work. We got damage. Alright, double check this room, make sure we're not missing anything before we go. Is it going to be the shop? It is. Shop before the boss. Now, I'd quite like some max health here. The game's not giving us max health. Do we take a heal then? I'm not entirely sure we want either of these. So how likely is it that we're going to get a duo blessing in one of these? I suppose I could get a heal and... Let's go for Cleona. Okay. Oh. I mean... These are all incredibly good. Pyre, weak enemies apply and trigger Scorch themselves whenever they attack. 6 damage. Scorch foes are dealt a burst of additional damage when struck by attacks or spells. Now, how much extra damage is this going to be against bosses? More than Spirit Thief. Gain Spirit Charge whenever an enemy with weak dies. 22. Spirit Charge says when you have 100 Spirit Charge, your next attack that inflicts weak causes a soul rend that increases damage by 300%. Honestly, I think Spirit Siphon is the way we want to go here. Gain Spirit Charge over time from enemies afflicted with weak. 8 Spirit Charge per second. So that's every 12 seconds. We do a 300% extra attack damage attack. I really like them. Do you know what? I'm changing my mind once again. I've never really tried out Pyre, so I think we should try it out. Let's go. Let's try Pyre. See if we can actually notice that extra damage. As we fight this lad. Old Percy. Let him charge over to you straight away. And we get a ginormous hit on him. Got a little bit too close for comfort there. Let's get a dive off. I absolutely want that damage shield. Whenever we get one of the rats spawning, we need to be vigilant and smack them with a heavy attack, because that's going to give us a damage shield. And we can make this a very easy fight if we just have a damage shield. Okay. Should be charging soon. You're gonna do it. Nice. He's on probably about a third of his, nah, maybe 40% of his health left. We're getting there. Very slow and methodical. We are dealing big hits though. Ooh, that was a bit of poor timing on me. A little bit early on the cycling there. But the rats are no issue. Get ready for a charge. Let's do our blast. We can even do it again. Where's he going to come down? Over here? Yeah. Yes, we managed to get a nice little ignite off there. And get our damage shield back straight away. We are overheated. Can we get him stunned? We can. Can we take him out? We can indeed. There we go. That is how it's done with this build. I think we want Mab next. Mab is the next unique Fae. Because we want Gog to be our ult. So yeah. How many Faes are there? Like 7? Nah. 5% damage increase per unique Fae. It might only be like an extra 50% damage, but it's base damage. So that like takes into account everything before scaling and applies all of your scaling stuff to that damage, so it can get silly. Oh, we don't want any of these. Let me just double check. What do we got? Yeah, hot steel. Ooh. We're gonna have to keep rolling. And again. Here we go. Bullseye. We finally got it with one reroll left. Your spell gains a sweet spot in its center that deals bonus damage, 125% bonus damage. It's gonna make the ignite go crazy. We should be dealing a ton of damage with it now. And we're just gonna get stuff from the shop we can't buy. Oh, we can. Yeah, give me the res token, game, you know. You know I want it. No res is in there. We get max health curse no matter what. So, let's go for moonstones. Sure. Why not? Get that damage shield up. Wait for the... Oh, whoops. I accidentally clicked on my spell there when I shouldn't have. We don't even need our spell to get that guy. Right. Make sure we get him when he... Ooh. Hops his head up. And we managed to one-shot him. That's a good sign. Now we just need more Fey Realms. And yes, I'm going to do the Trial of Combat, absolutely. Where you popping your head up. Nowhere I can hit. Fair enough. Right. This bozo's not long for this world. Our Ignite coming back almost instantly there with a 2-second cooldown. Thanks to one of the blessings that we've got that means whenever we take an enemy out with an Ignite spell, it reduces the cooldown by, I believe it, was it 50%? Yeah, hot streak. 50% cooldown refunded. Oh, I genuinely think it's time to get some max HP. As much as that elite upgrade is nice, we're getting to a point where the only, like, it's marginal benefit actually upgrading our spell anymore. It goes from like 50% damage increase all the way down to like 3 and 4% damage increase. Depending on, like, each level has diminishing returns, basically, and since our spell blessing is at level 7, it's starting to get extreme of those oh, hello. Please don't run away from me. No. Oh, we managed to get him. Nice. That wall slam and stagger just coming in clutch there. I think we go for the elite. Keep our fingers crossed. We just immediately one-shot that guy. Incredible. I have a damage shield. Thank you, game. Oh. We're getting it and then losing it. It's these guys. I don't think we can get them in our actual sweet spot. Just because they're in the water, I'm not sure if it actually counts us being off the platform when we do our sky drop, but I'm not 100% sure there. Alright. Oh. It's got to be a Fae banner, and over max health any day, even though we lose a mana charge here, meaning we have no spell, and destroy the crystals before foes spawn. No chance there. Are they counted as attacking? Because they were what looked like to be taking damage. My god, this is an absolute nightmare, but we're constantly getting damage shields from the amount of enemies we are. We still take damage though. The damage shields, whilst great when you're blind, they're not going to stop you from everything. Okay, we got to get out of there. That is a horrible room, or horrible place to be. And we're trapped in a corner. Just little guys now? Amazing. Okay. Whew.
Merlin sees your potential. Arthur.
Did ask for a map. And there is the Broodmother. Your companion is a Broodmother, a giant spider with an infecting bite that deals 20 damage. And infected says, when an infected enemy dies, it spawns a spiderling. And infect lasts 5 seconds. Spiderlings are short-lived spiders that deal 12 damage. Ooh, a bit of extra money as well. I mean, yeah, I'm never going to say no to extra money. We're really having to lean hard on our heavy attack here. These guys in particular are going to be a bit frustrating. Oh, especially when they go back to back like that. Can take one of them out. Get overheated and take another. Alright, 60 gold, that's fine. 235 gold in total. There was nothing else in this room, was there? No. Let's go to the Legendary Beast. Who's it going to be today? Looks like we get the Naga Witch. You love to give us the Naga Witch, don't you? Or the Galvanic Witch, even. Oh, we can do some big hits on her. We're basically just waiting. Do you know what, actually? I really want a damage shield as well, so if we just use the laser beam guys as a sort of damage shield generator for whenever we get hit, we just stagger them and get our damage shield back. I feel like that's a good use of our time. Get a big old ignite off. Down to half health. Get another ignite. Nice. Try and overheat here. If we can. She's probably going to try and summon more guys, if I was to guess. She didn't, actually. Fair enough. I guess I was wrong. One staggerer just before she gets taken out. Bye-bye. Yeah, we can't go for the shop here. We've got to go for upgrades. It's an elite as well. 50% dash cooldown is fine by me. And exploding mushrooms. Yeah. You love to see it when it manages to one-shot an enemy. And again, it is so satisfying. You just want to make sure the enemies are right in that circle. That's pretty much a 20% damage increase. I think we can take that. Bringing our Burning Flourish up to level 10 and 320% bonus damage. Or do we go for another elite upgrade? Or are we satisfied with a Lu banner? I think I've got to go for another upgrade. We are extremely heavily upgraded. Oh, okay. You're a lot scarier than the normal guys. Your AoEs are quite horrific. We can't one-shot that dude, but, you know. We should be able to two-shot him. Bye-bye. And we get our damage shield just in case. Okay, we should be able to get this dude. Nice. That is another 20% damage increase. Oh, it's so hard to say no. We're not really fussed about the damage of our spiderlings, so Broodmother's probably not the play. And then Immolate, granted, it does damage, but it is not where our main source of damage is. We're doing big punchy hits and not little immolating hits. Yeah, we got to take that extra 20% damage. Going up to level 11 on our Burning Flourish. Don't think I've ever had a skill so high. Dash Blessing Seal and Meteor Shower. Yeah. To get rid of our max health curse, it's absolutely worth it. Want to try and get both of those so I can kill them at once. And I want to get a damage shield off this guy, so I'm just smacking him with my heavy attack. Oh. That was the last guy there. Thankfully, we're getting abundant barrels. With extra little goodies. Right, we definitely do not need more upgrades. I would much rather take the money. And I was hoping for a health barrel, but doesn't look like we can get quite that lucky. Minus 5% max health curse and minus 30% movement speed. We can deal with that. But yeah, we're mainly looking for max health and heals right now. Oh, hitting those little guys just gives you an instant damage barrier. And the stagger. It's beautiful. Like farming Invincibility. If that guy hadn't have jumped out the way there, we could have had a nice twofer. Up to 417 coins now. We got to be close to the shop, don't we? We should have a huge payout at the shop, and there it is. Can we get some good stuff? What are you going to throw us? Game. Some max health. And a GOG. I've got to oblige the GOGgers. And there is the ult. We wanted the ult. Stun effects last longer, 50% longer, is also incredible. But no, we got to go for the ult here. Wrath of the Giant, your ultimate allows you to embody Gogmagog and pummel foes with Giant Fist that inflicts stagger for a 750 total damage. Yes, please. And I will pick up the health and the heal. And on we go. To Bedivere. Let's see if you bug out today, Beds. So she managed to do that attack without any bugs. It's a good sign. Oh, we're overheated. Fantastic. That means we get more damage. We just want to be moving around, avoiding those spears, trying to get her in our explosions. Do you know what? We can ult here, why not? Get her staggered a bit. Take that damage. And we can... Oh, get off a big ignite there. 2.3k damage ignite. We took her out with her. Look at all those balls hitting us. 3 ignites, I think that was. 3 or 4 ignites took her out. Hell yeah. We'd be doing good. Significant damage. Hopefully, Oh, do we want to take anyone here, actually? We've used GOG, we've used Titania, and we've used Mab. Do we try and guarantee a bearer for extra mana? Yeah, I think we do. And then we'll take the healing potion when we actually go into Arthur. That's what there's a really... Come on, game, let me get it up. Why won't you? Yeah. There's a bearer buff that just increases your spell damage. Depending on the rarity. I believe at uncommon it's 25%. So we can get that as well. That's more scaling damage on our spell. It's gonna be pumping. Alright, Arthur. How many times? I appreciate your dragon form. It's great. You look fantastic, but we can't let you go in on corrupting people, I'm afraid.
After you die here, the Grail will restore the night.
50% enemy health. Is that going to mean they're not getting one-shotted? I do want a damage shield, thank you. And there we go. Mage is so nearly down. Watch out for the projectiles. And he's down. Amazing. Now just the swordsman. Oh, that was a nice jump, buddy. Fair play. We didn't have our ignite there. 540 damage without an ignite, though, I still think is pretty damn powerful. Let's go for Bearer. Get you straight away. Oh. Okay. What's going to be more impactful here? That's the question. Spell Thief. Hitting an enemy with a light or heavy attack restores mana, 7% mana per hit. Just our mana recovers 33% faster, or we gain an additional mana charge. Oh, that is tough. Probably mana recovering faster. The only way Mana Well would be better is if somehow we get unlucky and have -1 mana charge on Arthur. Do we take that? Purely, yeah, I think we've got to, you know, I've changed my mind. As I often do. I think having that security of having an extra mana bar in case there is -1 mana on Arthur is definitely worth it. We can get another Bearer as well. Come on, dude. I just want to get a cheeky stagger and a damage shield off on you. Thank you. Just the mage now. And we done. Beautiful. Money or upgrades? I think at this point, there we go. See, we got -1 mana charge straight away. Light attack blessing seal. Yeah, I think money's probably the best thing I can do. Oh, we one-shot that guy. Okay, that was beautiful. And I must admit, I was not expecting it. Can we do it to the same? Oh, the mage has more health than the archer. Interesting. -50% mana regen and ultimate sealed. Yeah, let's go for it. I just want to one-shot someone. Come over here. I want my damage shield back. If you could give me that, that'd be great. Thank you. And then we can... Ooh. Not quite. Get him with the ignite. Oh, yeah. We go for the Fey banner every day. -1 dash charge. We got a swordsman and archer and a mage. No, 2 archers. Ooh, just out of spot there. We'll be coming back, don't worry. Oh, we managed to get one of the archers in 1 hit. Fantastic. The swordsman, I think you can do one at the moment. There's no way we're gonna be able to stagger him before killing him. Yeah, sure, let's go for Titania here. Scorch lasts longer, 50% bonus duration. Scorch deals an additional 5 damage per hit. Or Disintegration, your immolate effects become more powerful the longer they are active. And I want an additional ignite charge. Is it worth re-rolling for? Maybe we can just do Searing Blaze. Because with the duo boon that we have, we're always applying weak to enemies. So they're... Oh, actually, come to think of it, having additional duration on the Scorch, is it relevant if we're always applying weak to enemies? That is, every 4 seconds it strips off. So maybe they don't always have Scorch on. But more damage, bonus duration. Definitely think it's going to be more damage than Immolate becoming more powerful. Yeah, let's go for third degree here.
Useless knights.
5 damage on every Scorch. If an enemy has super quick attacks, that's going to rinse their HP. And we'll take the healing into Arthur. The healing potion. We're up to full. What's our best bet? Probably Cleona. I'm going to take Cleona. Spirit Siphon, gain spirit charge over time from enemies afflicted with weak. Spirit charge causes enemies to soul rend when you have 100 stacks, and soul rend increases attack damage by 300%. Yeah. That's a nice bit of extra damage on top of what we've got. Considering Arthur also has 20% increased health, we're probably going to need it. Bring it on, bozo. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? Oh, we ran out of... oh. Just moving along there. Okay. We should be able to get a stagger maybe here. And a damage shield. Yes, we did. Nice. Let's get that ignite. Oh, he's just going to do the exact same thing again. Well. Oh, that's unfortunate. We are fine. Living life with our damage shield. Get that ignite going. We've got our ult back. He's at half health. Oh, I'm in a horrible place there. Don't ask me why I went there, because I do not know myself. Moving along ever so precariously. You know what? We Goggin. We'll probably get our ult back before he switches phase. Keep that weakness up on him. Oh, get that big explosion as well. Amazing. I really want this damage shield before we phase him. I'm kind of going a little bit too hard on heavy attacking. There we go. Should be able to phase him. Nice. Now the question is, do we Gog straight away? I think we just let him go ham, do what he wants, and when he pulls out one of his scarier moves, we'll Gog. Do you know what? I think this is scary enough for a good old Goggin. Oh, he moved out the way. How very dare you. Stay away from that fighter, although we could get a nice 2,400 damage off on him there. I mean, yeah, that is nice. I feel like I should have been hit by fireballs there. I'm just going to ult. I want my damage shield. Thank you. Get a big old ignite. Oh, that was a bit sketchy. Oh. We're fine. Keep that weakness up on him. Watch out for the fire. Is he... Oh, he's gonna do his little dragon heads. There's the fire. That does an incredible amount of damage. Okay, moving in and out of that, nice and easy. Ooh, we only need a few more hits off on him. Honestly, I'm gonna use Gog here. Get that stun off, get that damage shield. You know. Get him down to the 3rd stage. Or his dragon mode. Oh dear, oh dear. Arthur, my friend. Not again. How many times? Dodge the fireballs. We get a lovely ignite. Oh. But we do immediately lose a res token. It's fine. We had 4 of them for a reason. Gonna Gog here to get that stun so I can get the damage shield. Oh, I really wanted to hit that swordsman. Swordsman's gonna be a pain in the ass. Come on, do your attacks. Oh, he moved out the way. No. Don't move out the way again. You absolute dick. And I can't bloody hit him with the thing. Okay. We got 2 swordsmen now. The new one just died. Oh my god, what is this horrendousness? Oh. Let's get that stun off. Big damage, big damage. Fireballs. We've got our ignite back. And a bloody swordsman again. We got him. Get them both. Nice. Oof. We are getting hit quite a bit there. Come on. One more hit. And we got him. On 3 health. Swordsman doing us dirty. Full heal. Well, not full heal, but close enough. Oh, heavy attack blessing seal. 50% enemy movement speed. Honestly, I think in this act, we just play it safe. There's no point going against elites unless we get a massive reward from it, and moonstones are not it. I was sure we were going to get hit there. Managed to avoid that, thankfully. May as well ult on these guys. I don't know if we take our damage shield to the next stage, but we might. Explosive enemy death cry -1 mana charge, or lightning and -30% movement speed. Yeah. Even though we'll have 1 less mana charge, I think it's worth it to avoid the elite. You just explode. Don't you worry. Right, I gotta get rid of the guy that's chucking out loads of crap on us. Alright, we got them both. Amazing. And not fussed about Oberyn, so we're going for the Fey banner. Less mana regen. A little bit worrying going against an elite. But if we just focus them... Oh man, that was insanity. No. I'm going to take these guys out. We really just want to wait for our ignite and then try and sneak up on them. Oh, that was power. They're too fast. I might as well ult. Why not? Okay, Claw Guy is no problem. Just got to keep your distance. And then jump in on him like they jump in on you. Oh yeah, Gog. Give me some good stuff. When you stun a foe, create 6 earthquakes around them that deal 30 damage even. Relentless. Your attacks that inflict stagger deal more damage to foes that are stunned. And press the attack. Your attacks that inflict stagger deal increased damage if you have not used your dash in 3 seconds. I think we just go for Quaking Stun here. 30 damage times 6 can be pretty damn good, and we absolutely just go for the money. Oh, do you know what I've missed? We chuffing have the healing potion. We should probably use it. Way too fast. Oh, the spiders healing us loads with their spiderlings. Oh, yeah. That was phenomenal. We got them both. Amazing. But we did take more damage for it. Let's... Ooh. Are we at the shop yet? Ooh, Titania. I think I'm going to go for the Sword in the Stone. Much as I love Titania. Sword in the Stone could potentially give us a lot more damage. Okay, that's 1 down. That's pretty much the way we want to play this map. Nice. These guys just do AoEs around themselves, so if you can just get them like that. Can we... Ooh, I thought we had enough, like, just together that we'd be able to one-shot them all there, but unfortunately... Oh, shit. We don't, and they didn't. I don't think debris launcher's relevant. 45 damage is not that much, but massive impact. Your spell has increased damage and area of effect. 45% area of effect and 25% increased damage. Yeah, stack that damage up. We are still not at the shop yet. Let's go for max health. We're probably going to use all of our money on healing when we do get to the shop. Ooh, buddy. Oh, that... Excuse me? We got sniped by homing projectiles. Okay. Now we're at the shop. Before the boss. We're on very precarious ground here. Yeah, there's nothing I want in the shop. So let's just get as much health as we can. I mean, at this point we may as well just buy the crystal shards because I'm not going to spend it on all else. Let's see how much damage we can do to Morgana. Bring it on. Okay. 4,000 damage. Oh! I was sure we were going to get hit there. Okay, wait for it to teleport again. 3,000 damage. A little bit less then. Oh, that was horrible dodging. We're good, we're good. Okay, we've got 8 seconds to wait before we can get off another ignite. Oh, do you know what? Actually, it's perfect gogging time, I think. Managed to take 2 of them out with 1 ignite spell there. She's back. Can we get another ignite? We can. Amazing. We're going to have to use our ults very tactically here in order to get this damage shield. The damage shield is going to be crucial. Get some big hits off there. We are overheating. Oof. Okay, that's our damage shield gone. But we can get the damage shield back. Oh, we missed. I don't think we're going to be able to stun. Oh, we might be able to stun her. Yes, we managed to get that damage shield back. Amazing. Oh, that was unfortunate timing there. We could have got a big old hit on her. Let's try and wait for her to do a thing. There we go. Nice. We've got our ult back. Ready for the next ignite. And the next chance to get damage shield. They're chuffing things spawn on us there. Right, as long as we can get 2 of them. Oh, okay. Nice. I think we definitely want that. Oh, that was our damage shield blocking that. Okay. Big hit. I took a little bit of damage for that then, but I think it was worth it for sure. She has changed phase. Oh dear. Ulted at the wrong time there. Damn, she's stressful. Okay. A lot of damage though. Another 5 more of them, and she's probably down now. Ah, well. Ooh. I feel like if we had maybe 1 more damage shield or one more revive, or I'd have played a little bit better during the Arthur fight, we'd have had her there. But yeah, that, guys, is the toolbox build. It's pretty interesting. I don't feel like I've quite fully unlocked all its secrets yet. I feel there's a lot more to explore. It's just incredibly blessing intensive, having to get upgrades and just loads of different fae. But yeah, if you want to try it at home, you're going to need Pummel on your heavy attack with the hand cannon, Skydrop as your spell, Agile Wind Up to make your fire rate faster on your light attack. You're going to want Stagger on your heavy attack. Obviously, as many levels into Ignite on your spell. Hot Steel gives you more Stagger. While your cannon is overheated, you do 60% more damage. Obviously, you want more Stagger from Unmatched Power as well. Rocksteady just kept us in the game. You want as many Fey Realm Blessings that increase your spell power as possible. You want weak on your light attack, so enemies deal less damage to you. And also Spirit Siphon to make your attack do 300% damage on a full spirit charge. It adds quite a bit to the DPS. Hot Streak to make ignited attacks get partially recharged. That's a huge one. And one of the most important ones is Bullseye. Your spell gains a sweet spot in the center that deals 125% bonus damage. It is absolutely massive. But yeah, folks, that was the toolbox build. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you liked what you see, then don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all the usual jazz. And yeah, I will catch you in the next video. Ta-ta for now.